Well, obviously, you're always happy when you find a way to get a win. The guys found a way to get a win down the stretch, got enough stops to get there. But our trend continues, giving up 43% from the field. We've got to find a way to be a more consistent defensive team. And we've got to find a way to we didn't rebound the ball very well tonight on the defensive end. So like Trey only had no defensive. We were down 10-5 in offensive, or we were losing 10-5 in second chance points with 7 minutes left. We ended up winning 13-10. So we finally played Bearcat basketball in the last 7 minutes. We were able to get stops and rebounds and second chance points. So I thought SMU played tremendous. Tim does a great job. Obviously, McMurray and Witt, fifth-year seniors, great players. They both played great tonight. Isaiah and Mike obviously can shoot the ball extremely well. We did not do a really good job with our scouting report defense. So I'm obviously disappointed in that, but we found a way to get the job done. But we've got to improve on the defensive end, and we've got to do a better job on the backboard.
Did you think your defense was good on that last possession by SMU and McMurray airmailed that ball?
Well, again, when it gets under 7, we're supposed to foul. In that case, for 2 reasons. We had a foul to give, and we're up 3. But Justin did play. He didn't back up. Obviously, he got up close enough to where he couldn't get a comfortable shot up when he raised it up. We didn't do a very good. Coach. I don't believe in blaming players. So, like, if we don't do a good job with the scouting report, then we didn't do a good enough job as coaches making sure the guys understood how important it was going to be to defend them the right way. That's how I look at it. You got to point the finger back at yourself. Talked about this yesterday, I think, or the other day. It's easy to say, well, I told them. Coaching, you got to get the job done. We didn't get the job done with our defensive game plan. So fortunately, we made enough shots. But I thought the game should have been over at halftime. You make 8 threes in the first half, shoot 53%, score 42 points. The game should be over. You should be up 15-20. But our first half defense had left a lot to be desired. Gave up 45%. So. Good. It's good to get a win, though, obviously. So keep saying we're not going to lead the nation in scoring margin this year. It's going to be a grind. Our league is so much better than it's been. You guys watch basketball. I mean, they got real players. Jimmy Witt and Jamal McMurray played awesome tonight. So did Isaiah Mike. I thought they rebounded. They played with purpose. They played with energy. So they were a tough out tonight.
You talked about being able to win games different ways. In the first half, you went small with 4 bench guys on the floor and turned a deficit into a lead. Is that just another example?
Well, you got to play them. You got to play them. I wish I could get Logan more minutes. Trevor's earned minutes in practice. Kane was awesome in the first half. They were picking on him a little bit defensively in the second half. Obviously, not Justin's best game. So I think you got to. I think the better teams, you've to be able to win over the long haul. If you're relying on a couple guys, and they have a bad night, you lose. It's hard to have a great year. So I think we've gotten a lot of contribution. Our last 2 games, the bench was 20-1 in bench points. So I think Trevor and Kane were both huge. I think all their baskets might have been in the first half.
It was 18-1 first half, and they both had 9.
But like I said, when you watch sports and you say, man, this team, we're making a lot of shots and we're not pulling away. As a coach, like this is not good because you're not going to just keep making everything all night. I don't care who you are. Got to be able to defend more consistently, but it's a process. I keep saying it. We get guys that were, they haven't been through this grind. The grind gets everybody, man. You got to be able to show up and get it done every night. If you can't do it, you don't win leagues. So we got a long way to go. Second half of our league season, we got a brutally tough schedule. Starts at Memphis on Thursday. Got to stay together and keep trying to get better. Keep trying to, as a coach, you got to try to get to Nasir Brooks, for example, where he plays his best every night, or Trey Scott, or whomever. They got to play their best every night. Right now, Jaron's the guy that's, every night guy. We need more every night guys, but they're gaining experience, so it's hard for them.
He only had 2 free throws. That's kind of an oddity of late for him.
Yeah, tough to say. I'd have to watch the film.
The way McMurray played tonight, watching him, do you feel like that's how opposing coaches feel when they're watching Jaron play?
I mean, they do it a little bit differently. You know, Jamal's a step-back guy, he's a quicker guy, but, you know, makes guard, you know, and Witt as well. You know, Jimmy they make guarded shots. So it's not like they're running them off double screens and getting them wide open.
But just in terms of
Yeah.
frustrating you to see that on
All
the
them guys, they can make hard shots. That's why I say, you know, so what's their record in our league?
4 and 5.
And they're a good team, man. They got guys are good players.
They only had 7. Did you think you
Yeah, they
could,
beat Georgetown at Georgetown.
Did you think you
Yeah, it
could
doesn't
run 'em
matter. I
around
think
a little
that's
bit?
overrated.
Yeah.
Tim's smart. He doesn't wear them out in practice. You know, he knows what he's doing. You can only play 5 on 5. It's not like I can play them 11 on 7 just because they only got 7. I think it's overrated. Unless guys get it only matters if they get in foul trouble, which they didn't, because he's smart and he tells them not to foul. But you know, these games all take on a life of their own. I thought they let both teams play at both ends tonight. From what I would, you know, that my initial. I'd have to watch the film.
The late bucket by Nas, did you see something?
Great execution. Great pass by Keith. Great screen by Jaron Cumberland. Great execution of a set play. I just, you know, I wanted to try to get the ball near the rim. I didn't want to shoot a jump shot. Like I said, this team offensively hasn't been our issue. We got to defend and rebound with more consistency.
Anything else?
Thanks, Ash.
That's great.